Welcome to Parenting Skills for the Real World. So this is the big introduction lecture welcoming you to the course. I'm very excited, and something that I want to provide you with information is I have done these workshops for many years. However, this is the first time I've put them online, and I'm well aware that it's missing one thing: my ability to have a conversation with the people that I do the workshop with. That has been a key to the workshops that I wondered, how in the world is that going to be able to make itself into this course? So what you're going to find right now is that there are base courses for the basics that I go over, and then at the end, at the very bottom, you will find breakout sessions. And the breakout sessions are the questions that people tend to have during the workshops, or if you have a specific question when I'm going over something that it just didn't seem clear and you want some more information, or you want me to go more in depth, then please email me. You'll find the contact information on the website. Email me and ask the question, and I will get that back to you and also make a video, because if you have a question, then a lot of other people might have that question as well. So please don't hesitate. Also, if you run into some technical difficulties, it helps me to fix it if you let me know. So I've done online courses before as well, and nothing's more frustrating than having a technical difficulty that only the person who created the website or the course can fix. But if they don't know about it, because it's just how it's feeding into your system, they can't fix it. So please don't hesitate to let me know if you come across a technical issue. So real quick introduction. Here's a quote that I love to use. The children now love luxury. They have bad manners, contempt for authority. They show disrespect for elders and love chatter in place of exercise. Right? You always hear people talking about how crappy kids are today, and it was so much better back in their day. You know, back in my day, I would never do this. I would get spanked or soap in my mouth and all sorts of stuff. But the person who said this was Socrates. And it's a very natural and constant human behavior as a parent to be thinking, oh my gosh, this didn't happen back in my day. And it did. And the reason why is because parenting is one of the most difficult things that you can do. It is very difficult. And most of us think we're just supposed to automatically know how to do it. It's just instinctual, and it's actually not very instinctual. And we usually tend to do a lot of stuff that damages our relationship and causes more conflict, rather than what heals the relationship and teaches our children what they need to know in order to be independent adults one day. And one of the reasons why I know this is because a lot of people, I work with children with special needs in the public school systems, and people go, well, there's so many now. And the numbers, you can use that for statistics and marketing and all sorts about the increase of special needs. I'm not about that. I'm here to help a child that's in front of me. And one of the things you need to remember is that the children with really severe behaviors, they didn't go to school. They were either removed from school, sent to behavior programs that were away from everybody else, sent to private facilities. If you've ever seen the movie Forrest Gump, where there's just a simple IQ test and they're like, sorry, he's not going to go here. We're not going to go into detail about how mama got him back into school. However, that was something that was done, and the rights of those children are now protected so that they can have an education that's fair and free to their peers. So something that I like to put in before you're about to start all this: we are a product of our thoughts. What we think, we become. This is from Gandhi. And you will hear me talk about our thinking and how our thoughts are, and you're going to see a lot of information that maybe you haven't been presented with before, or maybe you think I'm just frolicking around on my enchanted unicorn. It sounds such like a utopian thought process in society. But I do try and go into how this is a very positive way to look at things and do things, but at the same time I understand that there is a reality and life sucks, and sometimes you get a flat tire in the rain, and I understand that, and I don't want you to think that this is just a perfect world scenario. Everything that I'm presenting to you is because I tried it in a different way and I struggled. And so I finally found a way that works for a lot of different people and a lot of different kids. But again, I'm interested in your feedback, and feel free to contact me if you have questions on information that I touched on that you want more in depth for you. A real quick quote for Plato: "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." And this is another thing you're going to hear me talk about. I'm going to ask you to start adding habits into your daily routine. And there's going to be, because I've seen this and I've done these workshops for years now, and I've worked side by side with the parents, and I've seen, that parents will get frustrated in the beginning because they want to be doing it exactly in the manner that it's presented. I also teach sewing lessons. I have a sewing and fashion club at the public school that I work at, and I see that with the kids that I teach sewing lessons to. I've sewn for over 20 years, and then I will have a 5th grader come along and see me sew, and then immediately get frustrated with seeing themselves not sew at the skill level that I am sewing after 20 plus years. This is the exact same mentality that I need you to try and be aware of. You're being shown and exposed to new skills, and it is normal that you are not going to display those skills in the exact manner that they're being presented to you. You need to start adding those habits and adding those habits. It's not just one act. You'll hear me say you don't just go to the gym once and have, a healthy, balanced lifestyle. You have to have a routine and habits that continue and keep adding. And there's times when you're going to backslide and fall off the wagon, and you just need to pick yourself back up, and don't judge yourself too harshly, and tell yourself, you know what, I'll give myself credit for just getting up after this one. So if you have not already printed off your workbook and your worksheets, you can go ahead and find those. They are downloadable, or you can just have them as a digital copy. And you're welcome to print off as many copies as you need, because there's an opportunity to do them for multiple relationships, not just yourself and your children when you do this course. So you will go through the program, and it's presented in order. The videos, just keep clicking them. I tried to keep them 5 to 10 minutes long, if not shorter. A few of them are about 15 minutes long, but none of them go over 20 minutes long, because I know we live in a fast-paced society, and sometimes we're just waiting to pick up our kids from soccer practice, and we have 10 minutes to watch a quick video as we do this course. I understand that. I've made that to be cohesive with your fast-paced lifestyle. So again, I hope you enjoy this course. I hope that you find stuff that gives you interest and helps you grow. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.